Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Today, we are going to finish Half-Life Month. We're going to go full circle. We're going to return to our roots. We're going to go back to Black Mesa. Hopefully the capture is going to work correctly. Yep, it works. Alright, sweet. So Black Mesa, a bit of background here. In 2000, what was it, 5? Valve ported the first Half-Life to the Source engine, but it was kind of a shitty port. They didn't do a very thorough job of, like, all they really did was give it ragdoll physics and water and stuff, but also some of the Source engine's flaws were made more apparent and kind of broke the game a bit, and it was buggy, and it was kind of not what people wanted. You know? It was a pretty piss-poor remaster. So, a group of modders were like, well, shit, let's make our own Half-Life Source. And let's do it better than Valve did. Because Valve's port was kind of an afterthought. So in like 2008 or something, they released a little trailer showing some of the work they'd done on HDifying Half-Life. And they were like, Black Mesa Source, coming in 2009. Didn't come out in 2009. People figured, oh, they quit after it didn't come out in 2009. They didn't quit. Eventually, they released the Black Mesa Source mod in 2012. And that mod was pretty much all the Earth chapters, and it stops right at the end of Lambda Core. And it was really good. A lot of it is still here in this final release version. But people were like, oh, okay, they did it. Cool, great. And then 3 years later, in 2015, Black Mesa came out as a paid game on Steam Early Access. I don't think they had improved all that much in 3 years, but I think they did add multiplayer. But anyway, they, from 2015 to 2020, they worked on the Zen chapters. They completely redid them, remade them, made them longer, made them more complicated in some areas. And that released in 2020 along with 1.0 of the game. And the current Black Mesa looks only a little bit like the original mod. It's been upgraded. The Source engine has been Frankensteined into something crazy. And a lot of the mod stuff has been revamped and HDified and everything. They've added workshop support. And then of course it's a complete game now. It goes from inbound to interloper. Anyway, it's fucking amazing how dedicated these guys were to making not only a remake of Half-Life, but like a really good one. Black Mesa is probably the best Half-Life 2 game that exists right now. It's the best, it's pretty much the best Half-Life game. Although some people would argue Half-Life Alyx is better. They're two different genres, really. So I say Black Mesa is the best Half-Life 2 game. Because that way, you know what I'm talking about. Source engine, shooter. Anyway, I've got a lot to gush over, and only a few nitpicks. Hey. So, I should also, full disclosure, say that I have modded the game a bit. There are some things on the art and animation side that I missed from the first game. So I've mostly modded in or restored classic designs for enemies and weapons, as well as classic sound effects in some places. So this won't be like a completely vanilla Black Mesa, but it's not anything crazy. It's all fairly lore-friendly stuff. And if it isn't lore-friendly to this version, it's lore-friendly to the original Half-Life. So, it shouldn't be a big deal. Let's begin. Y'all remember the train ride? Check this out. We're here at the station. Station that didn't exist before. We just kind of started, I think. We were already moving when we started. So immediately, the visual fidelity is incredible. This is running on the same engine as Half-Life 2. There are some areas redesigned. One of them is this area. I think we started in like an open spot in the first original game. There's the security guard banging on the door, though.
Current topside temperature is 93 degrees.
They tried their best to make Black Mesa look more like a big facility that's even bigger than you see and much more coherently usable as a facility. There's another tram station down there. I don't know how much they've updated this area since 2012. I don't think very much. Maybe in a few areas. I think the initial station wasn't there when they started. Anyway. Yeah, everything is... When it's not bigger, it's more coherent and believable. Half-Life did take some liberties with its fiction because it was a 1998 game and they couldn't fit everything in the budget. So Black Mesa is kind of like, here's extra detail where it's necessary and even where it's not. Because now we have the budget for it. Half-Life 1's Black Mesa already looked and felt lived in, leagues above anything that existed before, really. And this just takes it up a step, you know? We see a lot more scripted sequences of NPCs just doing stuff. A few of them aren't even wearing the same uniform. We have female scientists now. They all look kind of like Mossmen, which is pretty apt, I guess. And check out the desert vistas. They also somehow managed to duct tape cascaded shadow maps into this. It's not the same method as CS:GO, so it doesn't look as pretty, but it's still there. Real-time sun shadows. And a lot more dynamic lights from other places, like these headlamps for the tram.
Please keep your limbs inside the train at all times. Do not attempt to open the doors until the train has come to a complete halt at the station platform.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra polish to make it look and feel alive. I'm gonna see if I can't. The first chapter, and Anomalous Materials especially, is full of stuff. I'm gonna try and go through all of it if I can. There's the chopper. You remember the chopper? Feels good to be back. Out of all the wacky places we've been since we started our journey through this series, my favorite is still the research facility. I just love how huge and complex it is. How many different sectors there are, each with their own, you know, facilities for just about everything. You remember the big door? Here's the big door. This guy's saluting me. I can't zoom yet, I don't have the suit. And then the second I cross the door, they have to pause the tram again for some reason. Is this still a loading screen? Probably. I think we've already, like, skipped what would have been 1 or 2 loading screens in the original. They do use this one as a convenient way to unload everything behind that door. And the lighting especially is amazing. Half-Life's lighting was kind of flat sometimes. But that's not something that Valve could really tweak very well. But this really goes in on the atmosphere. Gordon Freeman, PhD, MIT.
Will be announced in a separate secure broadcast transmission. Remember, more lives than yours may depend on your fitness.
Hey, it's the things. God, they went to such detail to model that thing, and they're only seen for like these 30 seconds.
Do you have a friend or relative who would
Oh,
make a
am I stuck?
valuable addition to the Black Mesa team? Immediate openings are available in the areas of materials handling and low clearance security. Please contact Black Mesa personnel for further information. If you have an associate with a background in the areas of
Here it comes, the famous Black Mesa loading robot.
biotechnology,
They even gave it its own god rays, just to show you how important it is.
please contact our civilian recruiting team. The Black Mesa facility is an equal opportunity employer.
There it is! There it is! Go, little man, go! I love that little guy. It's not even a little guy, it's a big guy.
A reminder to all Black Mesa personnel. Regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the Black Mesa Research Facility. Missing a scheduled urinalysis or
Interestingly enough, the only thing that isn't the same audio quality, or better audio quality, is this tram recording, but that's actually more realistic. There he is, you see him? It's actually more realistic to have this sound a bit more like a cheap speaker inside of a tram, because it is the classic Black Mesa radiation leak.
Now arriving at Sector C test
Here we are, we're at Sector C.
Please stand back from the automated door and wait for the security officer to verify your identity.
So I'll try and
Before
illustrate
exiting
just
the
how much
train,
more detail has
be sure
gone
to
into
check
this.
your area for personal belongings. Thank you, and have a very safe and productive day.
Let me in, baby. Oh, loading screen.
Morning, Mr. Freeman. Looks like you're running late.
Yes, I am. Feels good to be running late.
You know, Barney's been pretty scarce around these parts. Guess his bar tab must have finally caught up with him.
Yeah, he owes me a beer.
Man, you cut the ponytail. Sellout.
Also, a bunch of little references to classic Half-Life and things the community might know. Like, Gordon Freeman's Half-Life 1 model had a ponytail on it.
Dr. Cross for me.
Dr. Cross was a playable character in the Dreamcast port.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch
She's a
of
girl, that's why he said say hi for
I
me.
had a system crash about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess. They were also having some problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard suit.
Now, one of my few nitpicks about this game is the guy that voices the security guards is named Kevin Sisk. And he voices, I think, too many characters in this game. I mean, he does a good job, but he's got like a certain quality to his voice that you can always tell it's him. It's not that big a deal, though. Although it is kind of weird that they kind of did skimp on the audio department when they didn't skimp on much else.
I'm
Hey
not
there.
one for idle chatter, Gordon.
Okay, are you one for letting me check my email?
Get away from there, Freeman. I'm expecting an important message. Gordon, don't touch that.
Look, there's Half-Life Doctors.
Go
Walter
use another
Bennett says, I
computer.
think the experiment will run perfect. Hey, fuck you. I was reading that. Your email, apparently. Well, considering the amount of love that went into the rest of this game, it's kind of weird that they didn't hire anybody else to do, like, voices, you know? There are plenty of people that worked on this thing. Only one of them was, like, the audio programmer, director, and then, you know. So,
Dr. Freeman.
right, let me go everywhere that I need to go to look at stuff. Hey, you. You say something to me.
Right now.
Okay, you're supposed to say something to me. That's nicer than that.
We can talk later, Gordon.
Alright, fuck you, I guess. So already, it's familiar, yet different and new.
There was a coolant leak earlier, but the thermal protection system seems to be online now. Those TPS reports have gotten progressively worse. Hard to find good help these days. Yes, about that. We're going to need you to come in this weekend. What? I've already made plans. Oh, don't worry. You can always attend the next convention.
He's not attending the next convention. So they've also made a system for generating characters like scientists and guards. You're not going to find a single model of guard or a few models of scientists in this.
No, this one.
Check out these subtitles. Hey, what are you talking about? Hey, don't shut me out.
Medical emergency in administration center.
What the fuck, Richard? And they keep going too. I can still kind of hear them.
Dr. Tripholt, Dr. Draven, and Dr. Engel.
Anyway,
Please report to Lambda.
Oh, would you look at that?
Hello.
Freeman actually did show up for work this morning. Looks like somebody here owes me lunch.
Good morning, Freeman. Shut up.
hey, you off tomorrow? You off tomorrow?
I'm rather busy now.
Yeah, I know you're busy now, but like, you know, you got time for dinner tonight?
Maybe later, Gordon.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay.
The sample was...
That's exactly how I talk to women. I say brother.
You'll just have to wait until after the test.
They do have a couple classic Half-Life lines, but as you can see, you know, everybody is... They're voiced by the same guy, just because I guess,
Good morning, Gordon.
because it's kind of tradition, but, a couple of them have different voices like they did in the original, and, they're not 5 models anymore.
You're living in the past. That experiment
Check this
is
out.
single-handedly responsible for inspiring my career in science.
How much recognition do you think you're going to get for reproduction, though?
You should focus on inventing something new and unique.
He does have a point.
Oh, but this is more than replication, I assure you. For one, it shows how far our field has come since the original study was published, and to say nothing of the modern perspective necessary to monitor its influence. I mean, combined with today's technology, I've recreated... Bah! I can't stand to hear another word of this malarkey.
Don't mind him. But here's something to think about for the next time.
You and your sugar-coated ersatz are absolutely full of it.
Creativity is the art of hiding your influence. Now let's get back to work. We should at least try to look busy.
So that was super meta. It was totally in reference to the fact that this is a recreation of Half-Life. you know, the that experiment, the original game, single-handedly single-handedly inspiring my career. It shows how far we've come and the modern perspective, etc., etc.
Later, Gordon.
Anyway, this guy's kind of an asshole. Okay, he doesn't do it right now. Here's another little...
Dr. Cross. Hello, Dr. Cross. Hello, Dr. Cross. No, no, no. Close yourself, Oscar. Ah, Dr. Cross, fancy seeing you here. Greetings, my little petri dish. Ah, Dr. Cross, fancy meeting you. In this location. Here, yes. No, damn it. Hello, Dr. Cross.
This guy's practicing a way he's going to talk to Dr. Cross later.
Excuse me, Gordon, but I'm rather busy now.
So Dr. Cross was one of the two playable characters in Half-Life Decay, which was an expansion that Gearbox made for the Dreamcast and PlayStation ports. I think mostly the PlayStation port. I think Dr. Cross is the only one who's been confirmed canon because she shows up in Blue Shift as well, as like an Easter egg, kind of. And or she was the model for the thing in the fire, in the... So what do they call it? Not the obstacle course, the hazard course. That isn't in this game. Oh, you ready for the famous scene?
Hello.
Another day, another dollar.
Can this wait till I'm off break?
Check this out. The microwave has a button on it that says head crab.
What the hell? You think you can fix the vending machine too, college boy?
We will never hear the end of this.
Yeah, you best make like an atom and split. 'Cause that was you-know-who's lunch. You better make like traffic and jam. You better make like a bread truck and haul buns. You better make like diarrhea and run. You better make like a busboy and get the fork out of here. You better make like a missile and cruise. You better make like a nut and bolt. You better make like a prom dress and take off.
That one's my favorite. Make like a prom dress and take off.
You better make like diarrhea and run.
The busboy one I like too. Anyway, I think I can go the other way actually, now that I think, fuck it.
Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
So this guy gets a little meta too.
Triple pleated khakis. Preposterous. And these ludicrous penny loafers. Nobody here has an eye for fashion.
Yeah, I guess not.
Does this lab coat make me look fat?
Yes.
Gordon, I'm busy.
Busy criticizing your own damn... So here's the Freeman locker now. Different baby. Probably a development baby, if I had to guess. Although the decor in the background makes me think of the mid or early 2000s. This guy is kind of right, though. The uniforms are kind of crappy. So in the original game, the lockers had the names of, Valve devs on it. And this time they have the names of some of the Crowbar Collective devs on it. Crowbar Collective is what they call themselves when they made this. So you want to know how the game, just in case you never played Half-Life 2, teaches you how to pick up stuff?
Rat. No toilet paper. Hello? Hello? Could somebody get me some toilet paper?
Yeet! Oh, missed.
Excuse me. Minor emergency.
Yeet! Fuck, I missed that one too. Yeet!
Oh, thank heavens. I'm in dire need of some toilet paper.
When you do that, you get an achievement called Brownie in Motion. So here it is. Let me double check that the audio is right. That's probably fine. Ready to put on the suit? It's been a bit redesigned since the well, yeah, the hands, especially the arm bits. You won't see it in the first-person view because I have had it replaced, but in this view, the you can see that it looks kind of like the Half-Life 2 suit in a few ways. Like the arm design, the colors are different, but the basic shapes are not. Except the gloves have more padding on them. Anyway, let's put on the suit.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system.
Those are classic-looking HEV gloves.
Environment conditions. High impact reactive armor activated. Atmospheric contaminant sensors activated. Vital sign monitoring activated. Automatic medical systems engaged. Defensive weapon selection system activated. Munition level monitoring activated.
Look at all this extra stuff they put in.
Interface online. Have a very safe day.
They did change the voice. They made it a bit more high-pitched, which I think it shouldn't be, but whatever. They did probably re-record all of it so that they didn't use any Valve assets. The original HEV suit voice in the first game, and I think the second one, is a man's voice put through a ton of filters. It's Kelly Bailey's voice, who was the sound programmer and composer.
Power 15%.
Yeah, he's actually weighs more than me, and I'm fat, so, well, not fat, just overweight. I'm not sure if that's muscle or not.
I remember my days in the hazardous environment suit. Of course, at the time, it was Mark III. Mind you, the base color wasn't so loud, and the helmet wasn't optional or ventilated. There wasn't an integrated waste disposal system either. Count your lucky stars. Have you ever seen those electromyographic sensors in the old biomechatronic Mark I? A marvel of modern engineering. I worked on the underwater breathing apparatus for the suit, but it was eventually discarded.
That's a shame. I could have used it.
I say,
I mean, I
that suit
could use
certainly
it.
flatters your fundament. If this is anything less than a full-scale code red calamity, I'm not interested.
Gordon does work out, I think. I think it's canon that he was really good at the Black Mesa hazard course, which was like their... It's the first game's tutorial, but it's also like an obstacle course that employees go through to keep fit. It's not in this because they don't need it.
Don't count on it. If anything, you'll just have more to do.
Listen, I'm only going to explain this to you one more time. If you have a question that isn't my
It also makes
problem,
sense why he's basically an
yours.
Olympic sprinter in the first game
And if I
and
have a
knows how to use
question,
guns.
It isn't my problem. Au contraire, it is still, very much so, your problem. Now, do we have a problem? No. Really? I don't see a cup of coffee with 2 sugars and no cream in my hand. Do you? Goodness. No. I'm certainly looking forward to the end
problem
of today,
to me.
aren't you?
You never know.
What a dick. Okay. I think this way, right, is the way I'm not supposed to go, so I might as well go this way. Let's see if the... Where's the
We're all
light
set for this
switch?
weekend. Dr.
I don't
Gibbons
see
is
a
coming
light
in to
switch.
cover for you.
Wait a
Splendid.
minute.
I haven't missed the New Mexico Comic Convention yet. Yes, soon we will drive our enemies before us and hear the lamentations of their women. Fare thee well, traveler.
Huh.
Just a minute, Gordon.
So these scientists are more believable nerds.
Can't you see I'm busy? You forgot to carry the 2, or was it the 3?
They need you in the test chamber.
Yeah, I know they do. I'm just chilling around.
I don't know about that, Dr. Truman. Seems to me that he's just spouting buzzwords in his research papers that he picked up from perusing popular scientific periodicals.
That's probably true. But that's, how it is, right? You fake it. So, we know this is the wrong airlock.
You lost, Ace? Yeah, this is still the wrong airlock.
I've never talked to you before. But okay, I am lost, yeah. Just kidding, I'm not lost. I've played this game a bajillion times. I know exactly where to go. So thankfully Black Mesa also knows when not to stay just like the original. Hey look, it's the crystal. I can't read shit from here, but let's pretend that we can. So the level design and stuff, especially in these Earth areas, is a lot more like easy to understand,
Right on through,
especially
sir.
for first timers. It's simpler. It shows you critical areas
Looks like you're in the
better.
barrel today.
The fucking snipers got reworked.
Gordon Freeman.
The landmines got reworked. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay. What's this one say? Working as a team. I think, yeah, that was in the first one. Black Mesa. 2,000 square miles of land and employs 1,500 people from 5 countries and 4 states. When it comes to protecting science, this guy's on your side. Technology. We employ robots in all areas of the facility. Not this one. We recycle. We are the industry leader in green tech. Visionary. Leadership. Fluid dynamics. Safety. Our record speaks for itself. It's about to not speak for itself. Anyway.
I've often told my left side is better.
This is that elevator. The famous falling elevator, but we get to use it for the last time while it still works. I hope you savored that ride, because it's the last ride this elevator's ever making.
Did you catch that last fluctuation? It's nothing to worry about. We should harness the remaining photonic energy to ensure resonance control.
No, it does not.
Double-check the Brewster's plate's angles and make sure the superluminescent diodes are protected from optical feedback.
What's up, Doc?
You have no idea what's going on, do you? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Tons more scientists. I think this area in
If
the
another instrument
original
malfunctions today,
was
I'm
not
going to
here.
explode.
Oh no, it was. They had the this is the water room. It was. Yeah, there's still water in it, but now
That
there's like
double-slit
energy in it.
experiment really makes you ponder, doesn't it? I don't concur.
Double slit, dude. We've never seen a slit. We're nerds. Here's the control room. So check out this extra little detail they added in here.
Ah, Gordon, there you are.
Nice of you to finally join us, Doctor.
We've just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we needed the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
Right. Come on then. I'll walk you down.
There she is. There's the test chamber.
Eli has been busy making last-minute preparations for the new experiment.
So in case you haven't noticed, this is Kleiner, 20 years younger.
Greetings, Eli.
Gordon, is he?
I
And
trust
Eli.
This morning finds you well.
Gordon,
Last time we saw him, he was dead.
I'm glad you're here. These last-minute changes,
they're a bit strange to just... Oh! It's about to go critical.
What in the blazes is going on with our equipment?
It was never meant to do this in the first place.
It's nothing we can't handle ourselves, Eli. Run along, Gordon. We'll be but a moment.
So the story here is a bit more obvious and more well explained, but also still not spoon-fed to you, right? It's still optional. I could have ignored all of that and been playing with these. Or checking out the sick fucking rotating elevator, which is actually kind of a safety hazard. You could get your foot caught in that. Probably should have made that a solid floor, whoever designed this thing. But maybe they were trying to shed weight, I don't know.
By Becquerel's ghost! The radiation level is off the charts.
Even more extra foreshadowing.
It's far from the glory I had envisioned as an undergrad.
How so?
I've got 2 PhDs and an Ørsted medal, yet I find myself doing work best suited for an intern.
Please. You do very meaningful work here.
Really? Push that button. Walk over here. Push this one. Stand and stare at the screen. Walk back over there. Push another button. Again.
Come now, you're overreacting.
I don't know how much longer I can.
Look at how
abide
much
these
intricate
fucking
these
tasks.
models are.
I need more time for myself.
Ha! Don't kid yourself.
Although they're not too
You wouldn't know
detailed,
what to do with free time if you even had any.
which is good. You know, there is such thing as too much.
I'm going to check with the office upstairs and see how many vacation days I've accrued over the past 25 years. It's high time I took a break from all this.
Certainly, but before you do,
25
activate
years.
the electron multiplier and report the reading from the micro channel plates.
Without a break? No kidding.
Should we recompile? I said drop it.
Oh, there you are. Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
So, show of hands. Who has played the Stanley Parable?
No time for cold feet, Chief.
Alright, but have you heard about the Stanley Parable? Have you seen any trailers? Have you heard the narrator from the Stanley Parable?
You've come all this way.
I just want to watch your videotapes. Is it home movies? Fun with your wife?
Suit or no suit, I sure hope you weren't planning on having kids.
Well, anyway, the Black Mesa team, the original Stanley Parable was a source mod, and the Black Mesa team got a very special guest to voice one of these scientists.
Ah, here he is. I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedure today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And potentially the most unstable.
Now, as long as we follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that. Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely. I just don't feel...
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
Alright. Here we are. Yeah, they totally die. Everybody dies. Except for, like, me and Kleiner and Eli and Barney and Alex. Here it is. Ain't she a beautiful thing? We are back in the saddle again.
Testing. Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this.
You ready to relive the nightmare
specimen
one
will
more
be delivered
time?
to you in a few moments. Now,
It's a bit more yellow
if you
in
would
here
be
than it
so
was
good
before.
as to climb up and start the rotors, that way we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
We have a little security feed of them. Not really sure what that's about, but hey. I want to see if I can't come back up here once it hits the fan and see if it shows what happens in here when the beam
Power to
explodes.
stage 1 emitters in 3, 2, 1. I'm seeing
Science.
laser rays.
Attention, science in progress.
Stage 2 emitters activating now.
What kind of science?
Gordon, we cannot predict
I don't
how long
know,
the system
anomalous
can operate at
materials
this level,
science.
or how long the reading will take. Please, work as quickly as you can.
Overhead capacitors to 105%. It's probably not a problem. Probably. But I'm showing a small discrepancy in... Well, no. It's well within acceptable bounds again. Sustaining sequence.
Should not have sustained that sequence, dude. Why'd you have to make me do this?
That the sample is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up to you at any moment. Look to the delivery system for your specimen.
Here it comes. Here it is.
Standard insertion.
My friend, you and I are about to end the fucking world. Oh no. Oh! But it wasn't a crystal, it was a chicken nugget. That's why the fuck everything goes to shit. I love the sound of it. Oh! Oh no. It's like we never left. The alien slaves are back as slaves. And enemies. They were total bros, but we're gonna have to shoot a bunch of them. Well, at least the carrier's okay. The crystal seems to have completely vanished. Yeah, gee, it's like something cut this in half. So, okay, well in the original game, the gruff scientist was dead right here. But both of them seem to be... one of them seems to be injured, according to this handprint. But they seem to have at least gotten out of here. You'll notice a couple sound effects are very classic sounding, because they are. Brain. Here, give him a transplant. Yeah, that almost worked.
3, 4. Breathe! Damn it!
Oh, Lord. So here's another little thing they updated. You know, this originally wasn't blocked with debris, but they needed to make sure the player knew how to do it, so they covered it in debris, so that you'd have to move it around. Unauthorized biological forms. Gotta love it. least this elevator still works.
Listen, I tried to warn them.
I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade, let alone create.
Notice Eli still has both his legs here.
By Schrodinger's cat. He's alive.
Gordon! Thank God for that hazard suit. All the phones are out. I can't reach anyone in the facility. You need to get to the surface and let someone know that we're stranded down here. There's no telling what kind of danger is. My God, what have you done?
Fascinating. Would you look at that?
So these head crabs and those vortigaunts and stuff were modded. They don't actually look like this in the base game. They look like the Half-Life 2 versions. But I prefer them looking this way in the first game anyway. So they look like this now. This is the same model that was in Entropy 02 actually.
What an interesting anterior. I wonder where its stomach is. Hello? Ooh, you certainly went out, don't you? My, you're a cute little thing, aren't you? I'd almost hate to have to dissect one of these.
Yeah, it's a raw chicken.
Got to find someplace safe for Isaac, so I can go find my family. I fear the worst.
Good luck, Eli. And never mind that there's a dead guy right here. So, Black Mesa makes a scientist into more characters. It characterizes them better, but it also kills more of them. So, for example, this room ahead was empty in the original. And now it's empty again. So one of the other mods I have is changes the zombie sounds to be like they were in M mod, because I think the M mod zombie sounds were a good mix of old and newer, and the vanilla Black Mesa zombie sounds sound terrible. They just sound like zombies, like generic zombies, and not like these. Rip. So another thing you'll notice, no crowbar here. In the original game, you get the crowbar right here. Also, this room looks so much fucking better than it did in the original. The lighting change is insanely good. Anyway, no crowbar. Glass is pre-broken. So I think it was McNam who wanted to know the fate of this elevator. Check out how much worse the sequence is, how much more realistic and sad it is. Rip. Couldn't break the glass that time, so that one was entirely my fault. Probably shouldn't have been standing so close. The damn glass would have hit me in the face. Hey, it's Fred Bear.
Gordon? Gordon! Man, am I glad to see you. What the hell are these things, man? And why are they wearing science team uniforms? Ready when you are, Doc.
We gotta go, man. Come on. Oh, it's alive. Back up.
Like
So the weapons are also higher poly, good-looking Half-Life 1 variants. They look a lot more cartoony, I guess, but I don't really give a shit. I love the way they look. I'll show you in more detail when I get one.
Jesus, this place is in bad shape.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Look at all the crap going on. So here we go. Here's the crystal diagram. In case someone asked about why did they not give me the crowbar? I think to make me more reliant on the security guard and also these flares. I anticipate 3 different Black Mesa streams, assuming I keep up the pace with the original Half-Life 1. I plan to get through Apprehension today. We'll see how that goes.
This shit is something out of a sci-fi movie.
People are dying, dude.
Hey, you be careful if they're dying.
People have been dying. As you can see, the situation is much more horrific in this one.
Got another one.
This way, dude. This way, come on.
All right, I'll stay here.
No, don't stay here.
Let's go. That's right. Chow time's over. Bring it on.
Something is in the microwave. Good thing we have a head crab button.
Good God.
Here.
Okay, Doc. Grab what you gotta grab, but don't.
Aw, this guy died. He had a fun stuff to say. There's some early pistol ammo, just like there was. Aw, man. More like burned chicken nugget. And, toilet guy didn't make it out either. It's a tragedy.
Feeling lucky?
Alright, let's get the hell back to the surface. Surely the tram system will work. The most tragic thing is he had apparently just pulled his pants up. Unless these developers were lazy about their zombie models.
Nobody back home is gonna believe this.
Goddamn right. Check out the zombie security guards. Also,
I think I just got
not
promoted.
present in the original, obviously. But look at how nasty they look, dude. Their jaws hanging off.
Okay, I'm gonna try to call for help. You gotta
It's
get
been
the admin
minutes.
office upstairs. There's
It's
got to
been
be someone
minutes
to get
since
this.
the Resonance Cascade, and already head crabs have turned people into this.
This is Sector C.
It's kind of
Salvage
insane.
Materials. We have an emergency situation here. I repeat, we have a code red emergency situation here. Possible biocontamination.
And then, ugh. This guy's skull has been kind of forced open. You can see half his face is kind of split, and
Hello?
it's
Is there
really
anybody
gruesome.
out there?
And I guess in this version, they think that the head crab digs into the brain and controls
This
it
is
that way.
Sector C. Come on, you bastard, pick up.
That is not Valve canon, but whatever. Oh shit. Hey, the tram's still working? I guess not. Hey. I see ya. Come here. Come here, you stupid fuck. Come on. sucker. I don't know what the hell happened to that guy.
Is there anybody out there?
Okay, Jesus, this room is catching on fire. So now that this guy's away, we can now access the crowbar. You will notice... Oh, shit. You'll notice it looks a lot like a high-poly version of the original Half-Life crowbar. That's because it is. I've got like a high-poly classic weapons pack. This crowbar doesn't look much like a real crowbar anymore because of it, but whatever, you know? It's, Yeah, this part does look like a horror game, and that's what I love about Black Mesa, is that it uses the modern technology to make it feel more horrific and immersive and atmospheric. You know? They didn't subdivide the crowbar's polygons. It looks a little different, but it's still recognizably a crowbar. That head crab's still having a seizure. Here we got the Glock. So the Glock also looks like it did in the first game, thanks to the mod I've got. The guns look a lot better than the crowbar, I'll admit. The crowbar probably could have looked more like a real crowbar, but these weapons, they look like stylized versions of the existing weapons that they always were. Whee! Yeah, it is much darker, much more grim around here. Which is probably why they didn't make the guns look like this in the standard game. Because Black Mesa is a bit grittier, and a bit more Half-Life 2-y. I don't remember if the elevator broke in the original, but it does here. And then the vent breaks, and then we have to get out and up here. Alright. I don't remember if they... I know they finally switched out most of the breakable boxes with ones that clearly have supplies in them, like in every other Half-Life game. Nice try, dude. I guess that's implied to be a barnacle. Damn, it cleaned his skull the fuck out. His brain, which is bigger than his skull, also fell out of his skull without making a hole. Let's move on before we think about it too much. So barnacles were introduced in the original game. They were introduced in the big water canal room, and here they're introduced here, and you're given barrels because that's how barnacles work in every Source Engine game. There he is. And here's our first hound eye. And there goes our first hound eye. They did a thing here. The one monster I didn't mod to look like the classic version is the hound eye, because they did a thing here where if you shoot it in the eye, you like carve a chunk out of its compound eyes. Nice gruesome gibbs. Gotta love it. This room, I think they could have done a better job of communicating what the hell you're supposed to do. I know what to do, because I've done it before, but most players, new players I've seen, don't really understand it. What you're supposed to do is go through here. Nothing is telling you to go through here, not even the lighting. And then you're supposed to, I guess, read this and be like, oh, you have to raise the temperature in here before you enter, because it says temperature controlled. But nothing really points you that way. I mean, the first thing that points you anywhere is down this little maintenance bit. #1 Hound Eye hater, yeah. They're not great, but I do miss them in Half-Life 2. Health pack. So you're supposed to turn these to feed the hot water, but you don't really know that you're doing that. You just know that you're turning a valve and it makes a door open.
Oh, thank God. Listen, I know where you can find some more weaponry. There's a security office not far from here. Take me with you, and I'll unlock the door.
Good thinking, Freeman. Let's not waste a moment more.
And this valve is over here to teach you that you have to screw them on sometimes. Oh shit.
Sensational!
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, I guess the zombie screams do get old pretty quick. I still like them. They're iconic to me. I probably could have used the Half-Life Alyx mod that they've got for this game, but that also changes the head crabs to sound like the generic shit head crabs that are in Half-Life Alyx, so I decided not to. Well, this is the most zombie-filled chapter, so I'll just have to ask you to get over it. We've got our grenades, though. And I think I turned the other lever, right? No, I didn't. So you do that, and you're supposed to know then that you go here. Like I said, the level design and lighting doesn't really guide you that way. But you're here now. More goddamn barnacles. Oh shit. Oh, here he comes. So as you can see, I have modded the Vortigaunt alien slave to look like they did in the originals. Props to whoever made these really high poly classic models. They look stupendous. They look amazing. Also, big ups to whoever put the dynamic light right there. I can't get this guy over there, but if I could. Extra Glock. Here's the famous dumpster scientist.
Is that you? Is it safe?
Oh, he shit himself, right? Okay. So you remember this puzzle. I remember this puzzle. Except they added a thing where you have to get the valve from the barnacles and put it there. And then if I remember right, this drowns them. It does not drown them. Okay, whatever. I guess they don't need to breathe. Or at least they don't need air. Loading. Oh. Little air jogging there. And here it comes. The infamous head crab elevator. Akira elevator. Plus head crabs. So in the original, there was just like a button up there, and you had to press the button, then jump on this because it started moving the second you pressed the button that was up here. In this, it makes more sense. The button's on the elevator. And you have to do a little vent crawling to get into the room and turn its power on. You get this nice little flashlight in the vent. Lots of little environmental storytelling that they've added all throughout, like that security guard was in the vent and some shit. They might have gotten locked in here. Kind of dumb though if they got locked in there. And here we go. Hey Memesy, we'll probably be still up in an hour or so. This headcrab elevator is a lot harder because they don't go flying past your head. They land right in front of you and then jump. But it's good practice for getting good at your headcrab whacking. Hey, we've made it. Oh, I missed the optional health. Oh well. However, the head crabs that fall down here don't all die either. Head crabs are pretty good at surviving fall damage. Oh shit, that box had some energy in it. Now I have to break them all on the off chance that there's any suit power. Oh, that one had ammo in it. Why would they do that? Head crabs are pretty good at suddenly attacking out of nowhere. Well, I don't need this, but... Remember this part? It used to be a bull squid broke that. This time it's a hound eye fucking blowing up a bunch of boxes. They haven't shown us the bull squid yet, but it's in the same spot as it always is. I think that one. There's the bull squid. It's got... Well, it's dead now, but... See ya, fucker. So this was the original Barnacle room. Every single room in this place looks so much nicer. They did the... Half-Life 1's lighting was not very good. And this kicks it up so high. So here's them telling you, hey, this is what emergency supplies are going to look like when you break them like that. And they even show one breaking because of that teleport that has first aid in it. That's kind of cute. Kind of a silent tutorial. So there shouldn't be much more supplies in other boxes. Speaking of boxes. So, fun little tidbit. I think I said this in the original Half-Life playthrough, but in Half-Life Source they made these into physics objects that swung around, and it was hard to jump off them because they were moving. And Source doesn't like it when you jump off moving physics objects. This was also the case in the 2012 release of Black Mesa, but they made them static again because, you know, it wasn't very good. Bit of a sprint jump tutorial. So these are completely solid static this time. Fine by me, makes it easy. That one had vent pieces in it. And with that, I think that was the last major section of Chapter 2. I guess it's Chapter 3 in this, It is, right? Yeah, it's Chapter 3 in the remake, because they added another chapter. Yep, we're on the other side of the thing now, the water. Oh, copy papers. There are hound eyes in this room. Something appears to be wrong with the hound eye sounds. You heard that too, didn't you? That's also a mod I got to make some sound like the originals, because I don't like much what they did with most of the alien sounds. Try to change them as much as possible. And we're in Office Complex. You remember the electric puzzle? This time it blows the vent open for you.
Hello? Who's there? Ah! Gordon. If I had known it was I
Knew it. It was discolored.
Everybody's heading for the surface, but I think they're crazy. If we stay put, someone is bound to come and rescue us. Right? You're heading out there? By yourself? May God have mercy on your soul. I'm staying here. I don't want to chance missing the evacuation team.
Who wants to tell him?
I urge you to reconsider. There's plenty of sustenance, beverages, and scintillating conversation right here.
I'll watch your back.
Whatever. Anyway, I need the power off to continue, so good luck with that. You can turn it on when I'm done. Dr. Coomer is not real. He was only in the original, though, as a cameo. But he's not canon, so that's not in this game. This is an optional room, right? Yeah, with a head crab in it. And I think some supplies if I need them. I don't really... Okay. Well, it's nice to have them. Crab. Fucker. 100% power.
Level is 100%.
So... Well, here comes the music. Black Mesa obviously has a completely different soundtrack by Joel Nielsen, who was the sound guy and the composer. He did a good job. This was his first composing job, if I remember right. He learned a lot, thanks to the game being in development for fucking ever. Some of these tracks he added later or changed around. So here's one of my favorite little bits of added stuff. Check this out. They added an emergency broadcast.
The following message is transmitted at the request of local authorities. At 9:47 a.m. Mountain Time, a disaster of unknown type has occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility, causing significant damage and failure to various power and communication systems in the surrounding areas. An immediate evacuation order has been issued for all residents within a 75-mile radius of the facility. And on-site military has been dispatched to provide assistance. Make sure to bring an emergency supply of food, water, clothing, first aid kit, flashlights with extra batteries, and battery-powered radios. Follow local evacuation routes, which have been marked by local authorities, and only use one vehicle. Do not return to the warning area until the all-clear has been given. If you are not in the evacuation zone, stay where you are. If you are within the evacuation area and have no transportation, visit your nearest police officer.
I'm listening to the radio.
Do not use telephones or cell phones, except in the case of emergencies. Stay tuned to local news media outlets for further details and information on this situation.
I love that little emergency broadcast. There's a couple more of them too. They give a little glimpse of what's happening outside the facility, and I think that's really welcome.
Hey! Hey, over here! One of these little buggers latched onto my buddy's head. We gotta get that thing off before... Hey, good news. Help just arrived. Wait! Hey! Thanks. I owe you one. Here, let me get this open. I got some supplies in the back.
Yeah, it does.
Go take a look-see, see what you can carry.
I'm so glad they added it, you know. It's pretty easy to be like, oh yeah, the facility full of fuckers, but it's like, this is also happening outside the facility.
Let's get this over with.
We've opened a portal, and it's not just coming to Black Mesa. Here we have it.
Here, let me get out of your way.
Classic Half-Life shotgun. Remixed, remastered in Black Mesa. I mean, of course it doesn't look like this normally, but the original, the I mean, the default Black Mesa one looks fairly close to this. It's got similar cues to it, but it's less, it's a bit chunkier, more square. Overall, more square. Here's that classic Half-Life push box. Doesn't scoot around all over the place anymore. 100, 100. All right, let's go, dude. Yeah, let's go.
That's right.
A little shotgun practice. Jesus, happy trails, you poor bastard.
You ever seen anything like this?
No.
Well, Doc, got any ideas? Oh shit, it's a dinosaur! Fall back! Oh, oh yeah, I'm asking for a raise.
You're a funny guy. Alright, I'm gonna try and get around this. Wish me luck, sir.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Tell you what, you want to check that vent out, I'll just hang out here.
They made the companions so much more human. They react to the things you do way more than they did in the first one. And I mean that's just kind of an extra technological advancement, right? Should probably use this, if anything. Well, nah, crowbar. Well, I want that. I don't need it, though. Fuck, okay. And they let me keep him.
Alright, Doc, let's tear some shit up. Oh, these things give me the heebie-jeebies.
No kidding. They'll give you something worse if you don't, watch your head.
Well, so much for wishful thinking.
Alright, I'll keep going.
Right, you scout on up ahead. I'll secure this area. If you can't make it back around, don't sweat it. Just keep going.
Hey, you didn't miss too much. We're playing Black Mesa, which is Half-Life 1 Remastered. The event has gone down, and we're in Chapter 4. Out of like 15, so... You said you're only on console, so I don't know if you're familiar with Half-Life, but, well, if you're not, I've got a bunch of streams now that can fill you in. This is supposed to work better than it is. Fuck. Shut off. Ugh. Yep, this is the last thing I'm gonna do for Half-Life in the foreseeable future. Hey, I'm back.
Go, go. I'll stay here and... Yeah, let's go.
That did almost kill me. I kind of fucked up a little. I made a couple mistakes. That's okay, though. It's more entertaining if I'm almost dead. So I'm still bringing the guard with, although I think I have to leave him here for the moment, because somewhere around here is another goddamn turret. It's not here, though. This guy used to have a revolver.
Glad to see someone else made it in this mess. I heard screams up ahead. You first. Okay, let's go for it.
fuck?
Watch your head, Doc. Oh, these things give me the heebie-jeebies. Happy trails, you poor bastard. Sorry, Freeman. Why are
Excuse
we
me.
still standing around?
Because we said happy trails, bastard. Obviously. Okay.
Let me get out of your way here. Holy shit! That thing tore them to pieces.
So that is kind of what the
I don't
zombies
think we
sound
should
like
stick
in vanilla Black Mesa, which is why I switched them out, because they sound generic as shit and I don't like it. Vortigaunts. It's the famous Vortigaunt room.
Like that? I can't take much more.
They don't apologize to me, apologize to your granddaddy.
Check your
I
ammo,
could-
Doc.
These guards I can keep alive till the end of the chapter if I'm good enough. I think I can bring them pretty much the whole way at some point. Here come more of them.
Everybody's gonna believe all this.
Hey, there's a... well, I don't really need pistol ammo. Got plenty. Oh, barnacle. One of these is a security turret. One of these stairways, I mean, has a turret up in it. It's this one.
Alright, I'll hold it down over here. Alright, I'll stay here.
Stay here a minute. I gotta make sure this thing doesn't kill you. Like it's about to. I think it just killed him. Oops, I fucked that up.
You go on without me.
Come here, dude. I need you to stay back here.
Alright, I'll hold it down over here.
Okay, let me... What the fuck kind of grenade aim is that? There we go. What the... Jesus. I'm gonna die.
Lead the way, sir. Let's get this over with.
Well, surely there's nothing's gonna go wrong now that I've got 2 fucking health.
Let's see how you like this. Oh, these things give me the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, thank God, health station.
Any idea of how many of our crew have died?
A lot. This, I think, was added for... oh, fuck. Ugh.
Oh, that was awkward.
An event. I think I could have gone around somewhere and disabled that turret, but I don't know where, and I don't really care either. Actually, I do know where. I feel pretty dumb right now, because I do know where that was supposed to be. Okay, there's another alternate path here. I don't know where I'm going. That would have been a good spot to use grenades, and I did use grenades. So, oh, you mean down there? Yeah, probably, but I've only got 2 left. There we go. This will help a lot.
Power 15%.
Okay, fucking, that's all that was there for. Hey guys.
Sorry, man.
Hey, no need to worry about backseating. I, have played this game before, so,
Hey, what are you still doing down here? Get topside. I hear troops are coming in to save us.
a third security guard.
Okay, I'm ready.
You look just like the second one. That's okay. The more, the merrier.
I think we have guests.
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay, these things are good. Nobody back home is gonna believe it.
We've got this crew lighting them up over here.
How do you like that?
And, for now, this is as far as these guys can go. I'll come back for you. I know I can, so I will. Oh, thank fuck, vending machines. Give me the slurp. Oh! Alright. I am gonna use a grenade here, because fuck it. Oh, I blew them in half. Didn't kill him, though. And then the famous office complex freezer. It makes sense, though. We were just in the mess hall. You good?
I thought I'd be protected in here. Is there no safe haven from these abominations?
Nope. Okay. So y'all remember the funny meat puzzle, right? Here it is again in HD. Oh shit. With added bull squid. Well, since I got more grenades, might as well show you a good time. Oh, you little fuck. Oh, there's a thing missing. You'd think that the valve would be in the room like that, but it's not. It's like over here. Yeah, it is. And then we line up. They put some lights right where the vents line up so that you can... Yeah, nothing bad happened. Oh, you missed the elevator died. You missed the elevator death scene that you were asking about. You were like, does the elevator live? And we watched it fucking explode. But, yeah, nothing happened. Just, I think everything's cold in this room. I don't think it matters much. Yeah, she is a woman, so that does have something to do with it. Anyway. I'm kidding. Anyway, I guess you could argue that scientists aren't very good at survival instincts. Anyway. But no, McNam, I was fibbing. Everything's gone to shit. There's head crabs everywhere. And other aliens. It's just like Half-Life 1. Yeah. Hypothermia is a understandable alternative to head crab. Especially because the head crab doesn't even kill you. This was a room in the original. It looks a lot more plausible here because there's like a door and stuff. Maybe death by the headcrab zombie would be shorter than hypothermia, though. Probably would not be less painful, though. That's a solid theory, but they were chasing her in the freezer, so they must do something else. I mean, in the classic game they had eyes, but, you know. Hey.
Freeman! Good heavens! You gave me quite a scare.
Don't count on the cavalry finding us down here, Doc.
Oh, I think I missed a scientist.
But with all the elevators out of order,
We can still climb.
Hey, do you know those guys upstairs?
You know where to find me. I'm ready. Let's do this
I'll
before
watch
I
your
lose
back.
my nerve.
I'm at your... It's probably safe. I'm sticking to you like white on calcium.
Hey, look who it is. It's the boys.
Yeah, we might live longer if we work together. Ready when you are. Go, go, go! Yeah, everywhere, Doc.
3 mustachioed and a scientist.
Crab creatures have
What
a
was I
good
saying
sense of
about
extermination,
models?
Don't you think?
4 out of 5 of these guys look like my dad. Alright. That fucker. I think that was... Yep, there he is.
Hey, check your safe!
Nah, you guys got it. Oh, we missed the guy getting tossed out the damn window.
Points for trying.
Jesus, they wrecked that Vortigaunt.
There's no way I can make that jump across that shaft. I failed physical education.
Guess that means I'm playing babysitter.
Alright, well, this is the end of the chapter. And they can't follow me up that ladder. So why the fuck do they
What
put...
the hell is this?
That's really weird.
Don't bet on it.
Well, you guys have fun up here, and stay safe. Most of them are not wearing helmets. I expect this guy with the helmet is the one who's going to survive, because he can't get head crabbed through that helmet. Okay. Good luck, everybody.
I can't hold on much longer. Help!
I can't help you, dude. See ya. Here, grab my hand. Oh. Crunch. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh, what a nice, thanks, elevator. And now for the most iconic scripted sequence in the entire game. Chapter 4. Chapter 5. We've got hostiles.
They're coming for us! It's our only way out! Oh my god! We're doomed!
That guy also looked like my dad. This isn't really a Valve game, but yeah, I see your point. I don't think it's possible to get through this without tripping the lasers, right? I don't think I've ever done it anyway. Nope. Couldn't do it. Introduction to turrets. Fuck. The red lasers are for turret sensors, and the blue ones are for bombs. So, let me find the next turret and show you what I mean. A little fun little bit that they added with, you know, the source engine and its physics. This is a trip mine. A lot of people get them confused. They see the laser and they just think laser equals bomb, but technically, two different laser types. They probably should have made the red ones the explosives though, but they didn't in the original, so they're not like that here. I wonder if anyone can mod those into like Half-Life 2. That'd be pretty slick. Anyway. Nice little cafe, eh? Another cafeteria. In a different section of the facility. Hamburger. Hamburger. Taco. Bleed taco. Blood taco. Here's a good example. These turrets, I can pick them up like you can in and they supposedly get reprogrammed when I do this, but I think they'll still kill me, right? Yep, they still kill me. But I can still, you know. You fucking traitor.
Warning. Vital signs critical. Emergency. User dead.
I'm gonna fucking blow you up just for that, you stupid bitch. That is the cursed hitbox taco, although apparently it looks fine for now. It looked fine to me, so I don't know, maybe it was back in the day. I am not doing so hot, but I'm quit saving anyway. Hey, scientists. No, I can't pick that up, because then they'll... I did it. Easy. Oops, sorry. Didn't...
Really smart.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I meant to do that. Hey, guys. You can still heal me, right?
Let me take care of that wound for you.
Yes! Heroin! The lore of the cursed hitbox taco. The hitbox is sideways. So, like, imagine a taco, and then imagine a second ghostly taco intersecting it to make an X. That's what the cursed hitbox taco looks like.
What do you want me to do about it?
Total Ghostbuster reference. What did IC say? Whatever, anyway.
Stench. I'll watch your back.
I'll stay here. You go on ahead. I'll catch up. You're going to have to leave me here, Gordon.
He doesn't want to follow me because I accidentally hit him with the crowbar. Anyway, be careful, be careful, fellas. Check this out. The military is here. They've taken over the system. And they've switched the announcer voice out to communicate that even better. That guy said he'd watch my back, but he literally hasn't. We know what's gonna happen here.
You're going to have to leave me here, Gordon. I've got my little corner, and I'm sticking to it.
This guy doesn't know that the soldier was gonna kill him, so now he's like upset with me. He's like, dude, come on. That guy was gonna come save us. He wasn't. But we've got the MP5. The insane looking MP5 with grenade launcher on the bottom.
Are you seriously suggesting that all of these beings are here to dine on us?
Who are you talking to? We've got the weapon. Pistol now obsolete. See you later, buddy. It's also got a... It's military time. I could throw these back like in Half-Life 2. Technology is wonderful. I got my own frags. Yeah, the SMG and the pistol have the same ammo pool, so... Although, there is kind of a choice you can make with that. The pistol does more damage per shot, and is also a little bit more accurate. But of course, it has a slower rate of fire, so it does less damage per second. So if you need to save ammo for some reason, it's probably actually better to use the pistol. But if you're not saving ammo, like I'm not, then SMG has more damage per second. And of course, the grenade launcher on the bottom.
Attention. All science. Now
Oops.
report to the topside for immediate questioning.
Report topside for questioning. I don't think they're gonna question them. What the fuck? I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it. Uh-oh. I'm bad. One of the few tiny sins that this game does is the explosive barrels aren't obvious. They're not red. I have seen many people play this game and not understand that the explosive barrels are right there. So here's an example of where I'd use the pistol because it's a little more accurate, so I hit every shot and I use less ammo doing it. Oh shit! What the fuck? What the fuck was that? One of them's got a fucking rocket launcher. What the hell? Yeah, these guys have been ordered to silence the goddamn... They've been ordered to silence the facility, including all the scientists. So, I'm just gonna have to defend myself. It's not my fault, really. I mean, they did shoot first. I mean, okay, I shot first this time, but usually they shoot first. Get out of there. These guys are clearly not highly trained. I think I can bounce it off of that. Oh, they didn't go that way. They went that way. Shit, I'm hurting. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, God. I just did a fucking Halo grenade tactic. Yeah, let me just avoid getting shot by these guys because they're terrible. And get all that going and then just leave. Music time. Yeah, this is the music time. What's with elevators going up and music? What makes it work so well? It is a thing, and it's a good thing because it works, but, like, what makes it work? We're at the surface, everybody. But I don't think we're sticking around because it is hell out here. What even just shot me? Airstrikes. I gotta keep moving. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, that just sealed it. Unless... No. No. There seems to be a guy shooting through rocks. I mean, he's... Beautiful sunset, though, gotta say. Do you mind not exploding for a couple seconds? Oops, I fell in the fire. Aw, man. I missed the jump. Oh well. At least it put me here. Fuck the soldiers, I'm just going for it. Ooh, I need to take a pain pill. Hang on. This is fine. I mean, Gordon Freeman's probably freaking out, or he would be if it weren't for all the morphine in his system by now. Tonight's gamer snack is ibuprofen. I don't usually eat at my computer. Well, that guy's dead as shit. Because I don't like getting crumbs on the keyboard. Maybe I should get Tic Tacs. That sounds nice.
I killed 12 dumbass scientists, and not one of them's fought back. Sucks.
Fucking psychopath.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging by your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right?
Well, sure, but like,
If anyone
what the
can
fuck,
end this
dude?
catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there. But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here beyond the.
Yeah, I don't have an air
complex.
duster right now,
If you
so
can
I'm
make it to
doubly
the rocket
careful.
Test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever is left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all of us.
Thanks, mister. Good luck out there. Or in here, I guess. Ooh. Pain.
Sure this is the right way?
Yeah, you opened it for me, dipshit. And we're on to Blast Pit, so we actually are making pretty good time. I think. You gotta love the industrialness of Blast Pit. Oh, come on, I can get that. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Oh, I don't need it. Well, I'm gonna carry it, because I probably will in a minute. The old-fashioned Blast Pit, explosives room. Now I need it.
Power 80%.
Okay. You were saying? So there's a... Gosh, I love the way this place looks. I don't know what it is about industrial concrete and slightly rusted metal and warm lighting. Really gives me the fuzzies. It is snotting at me, that's true. It is allergy season. I don't remember going this way. You don't usually go this way. Oh, this is in the shaft next to the elevator. Interesting. They added in a couple of things. Extra ways to go. And I'm glad I did, because there's more ammo and health. This, if I remember right, is where the second emergency broadcast is. Yep, right here. Or so I thought. There it is. So you remember the first one, right? It's expired now. Here's the second one.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the New Mexico Department of Emergency Services. At 9:47 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, a disaster of unknown type has occurred at the Black Mesa Research Facility, causing significant damage and failure to various power and communication systems in the surrounding areas. This message replaces the previous alert, which expired at 12:01 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this afternoon. A full quarantine has been issued for the Black Mesa area. In the interest of public safety, all residents within a 150-mile radius of Black Mesa, New Mexico, are advised to evacuate the area immediately. Take only essential supplies and a battery-powered radio. Do not use more evacuation routes, which have been marked by local authorities. If you are within the evacuation area...
So now they're evacuating the whole state.
locate your nearest police
Or no, they're evacuating a much bigger area.
coughing,
And people are getting sick.
dizziness, muscle ache, pneumonia, hair loss, or any such similar ailments. Please contact your nearest disease control center immediately, as these symptoms may be related to recent events. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this ongoing emergency.
Wouldn't that be a scary-ass message to receive? A disaster has occurred in Black Mesa, New Mexico. Not only do you need to evacuate, but if you start feeling sick and losing hair, it may be related to the disaster that happened in New Mexico. That's some SCP-type shit, which if you think about it, Half-Life kind of was a precursor to SCP, you know? Secret facility full of monsters, although the monsters weren't being kept there on purpose. So, we were back with our old friend, the tram. This time it's all on here, and they don't give you a tutorial for how to use it, they just expect you to know. And I'm gonna run over some fucking hound eyes. I don't know what disease was spreading. There isn't an associated disease with the portal, the dimensional breach that happened in the facility. Maybe the portal storms are making people sick. I don't even know if the portal storms are happening yet. I guess we can assume they are. Ah! I forget, that's not where you land. A good landing zone. Here we go. Maybe, I don't know about radiation sickness, maybe. I mean, Gordon doesn't know, he's in the suit the whole time. Oh, good old piping. You gotta love bull squids. Everyone says Mountain Dew. I mean, I get it. It is Mountain Dew. But it's not very original to say that anymore. These bull squids were actually here before the incident. It's written in the code. You're allowed 5%. I don't need that, so I guess I won't get it. That sounds kind of neat, though, like a facility that's full of ectoplasm. That sounds like some Ghostbusters conspiracy type shit. This isn't nuclear waste, it's ectoplasm. By God, Jim, do you know what this means?
Warning. Hostile biological forms detected in Silo D.
Holy mother of God. We're here, we're at the blast pit. It's blast pitting time.
Destroy the damn thing before it gets any larger.
Now, we're not going to space till way later. Wait a minute, there's chargers and shit up there. That's new. Oh well. Remember him? Remember our boy? Fun.
Quiet. This thing hears us. Some scientists snuck down to the generator to get the rocket up and running. We're gonna try to make a break for the fuel annex. You with us?
Yeah. Oh, my friend, the Satchel Charge. You are a good friend, Mr. Charge, and you are gonna... Well, okay, this guy's gonna distract it first, but after that... They were gonna try and make a break for the fuel annex. Well, I know how the scientists who snuck down to the generator ended up, so I'm gonna go to the power silo first. This power silo. As you can see, it looks like the climbing on a ladder while crouched now properly makes you quiet. I was saying. Holy shit, my tooth is actually really hurting. I'll push through it. Alright, Prop Lab 3 power. Fuck you. This is busted as shit. Looks great though. You gotta love gigantic set pieces in video games. This is a good example. Oh, they're sleeping. They changed around what the buttons do on the Satchel Charge. Usually left click detonates, but this time left click throws another one. I just wanted to check and see if there was stuff in there, and there was.
Power 55%.
There's a goddamn squid boy over there. You know what? I'm gonna leave him alone. Yep, that's what happens to scientists who sneak down to the generator. They get fucking murdered.
Power 70%. Power 85%.
Well, let's call the elevator. This bull squid doesn't give a shit what's going on around it. Yeah, you can chain explosions, but not usually necessary. One usually does the trick. There's the elevator. Surely this elevator won't fall into the goop. To the Nickelodeon slime. That's not good. The elevator has stopped. And there's a little place to stand on over here that makes me believe maybe I shouldn't stick around. The elevator has won a Kids' Choice Award. That was pretty sick, right? You good? You got goop?
I hope no one expects me to go start up the generator. Smithers went down there and never came back.
Mr. Smithers.
Once that creature is out of the way, we can make our escape through the old rail tunnels.
We? The award for worst elevator, yeah. More batteries. Oh god, fucking toothbrush. I have a cavity there, and the day I was gonna get the procedure done, my insurance decided not to cover it anymore, and that was the day it started hurting this bad. And I haven't taken meds for it all day. America. Well, the actual worst part is that I live in a small town type area, and they're always backed up, and it takes like a month or two to get anything going. You know, they can't schedule me for any time soon because there's like one fucking dentist in this whole small town, and everybody needs it, I guess.
This is my hiding spot. I'm not
Hi,
moving
Dad.
until the situation is drastically improved. Now go away and don't tell anyone I'm here.
So are you Smithers? Because you're kind of a coward if you're Smithers. Or maybe that's Smithers. That's probably Smithers. Ooh, more grenades. And 9mm ammo. Not a lot of it. It'll do. Let me plug this in, and this is how you make TV work every day.
Power system engaged. Fuel system.
I could probably get some stronger stuff from the health place near here. They can fit me in better than any other. The school health center has better response times than the actual ER and orthodontist.
Excellent. Someone has restored all power.
You know, thanks to
We'll
you.
have the engine up again in no time. No sign of Smithers then. Oh, I do hope he's all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's okay.
I'll stay here.
Why are you staying here? I thought you were going to escape. Well, I just took a pill, so hopefully that'll kick in any minute now. I should have kept taking them. I thought it was getting better. Should have known that it was just the pills working. Doesn't help that I'm focusing on it. Whatever though. Black Mesa, good time. So that was the power. Now we need to fuel up the damn rocket engine, and then we'll blast that tentacle bitch into next week. This fucking thing will rue the day it started sprouting out of the launch tube. Yeah. Ah, shit, I forgot to blow up the boards here. Oh, shit. Yep, you go down there. Yeah. Dickhead. Okay, fuel is this way. This is the giant fan one. I've decided I don't want to deal with you. Boom. What do you mean you lived? Pants. Well, realistically, that's definitely a drop no matter what. Video game-mystically, there's water at the bottom. Oh, and a bull squid. Forget. Well, it's not that way. Look at all these pipes and this ethereal music. This is peak Half-Life right here. They did cut out a section of the fuel annex that was kind of stupid, with like moving lifts and stuff. Wasn't a very good part, so they said fuck it and skipped straight to the giant fan, which is also... What's the plot of Black Mesa? The same as Half-Life. It's the same exact plot, it's just, you know, looks better. And plays better in almost every way. It's the official remake. Unofficial remake. So, here's some wacky shit, right? The power for this fan is right here. In order to turn it on, some Black Mesa worker has to flip the switch and fucking run over here and climb the ladder that fast, or else the fan blade will fucking kill them. That doesn't seem like much sense to me, huh? Anyway, it's uptime. They marked the exit much more clearly this time. It's, yeah, it's this vent here. What the fuck is wrong with you? Zorbies. One down. 2, 3. Little bastard hens. Well, I'd assume that fan gives ventilation to, like, a lot of parts throughout the facility. I don't know why it was turned off. Well, because this is an older industrial area. It probably doesn't see that much use, but it's definitely for underground ventilation. You know, keeping the air from stagnating and heating up underground. I don't know how far we are above underground, but this is the fuel and oxygen pumps. Silo's green, baby. Now I, of course, have to go back and push the button. The security guard that was there could push the button, because he probably heard that too, but he's going to give me the honor. And that's fine. It would kind of suck, actually, to come back to, like, a dead tentacles and be like, oh yeah, it died because you pressed the button, good job. That'd be like a cheap-ass way of... Anyway. Sick-ass music warning. Turn up your volume. Hey, the epic music was still playing. I had to kill something. I had to unload my shotgun into... Oh shit, I'm gonna... Oh my god, I almost died. Oh shit. It's okay though. Look who's here. 357 Magnum. And it comes with aim-down sights this time. So here's, I guess, the base of what that tentacle was doing. We burnt the shit out of it. Still more ammo in it than, it's full ammo, though. In original Half-Life, this thing held like 36 in reserve, but now it only gets 18. They did balance the weapons a bit more. Yeah, right? Well, you know, it is the revolver. It's sort of a long-range weapon, and they didn't... The only other way to do long-range is to do the suit zoom. Anyway. So there's like a little... This is a modern game after all. I don't mind it. And they don't make you use it either. It's not like it's less accurate when you're not using ADS. So here's where the Nickelodeon slime is shipped off to the Kids' Choice Awards, / whatever that game show was they originally had it on. I'm supposed to get on this one. We're already at a blast pit. Time to go to power up. So, the first time we fought the Gargantua in power up, I kind of bitched about, oh yeah, the extendo pipe has been replaced with a weird little crane mechanism that puts this pipe back into place. It makes a bit more sense. He said ADS, not ads. Good thing I have aim-down sight blockers. You... Anyway. When I first played Half-Life, I kind of bitched that the Gargantua sounded like stock sound effects from music from sounds.com, and I have since modded them to sound more original, like the original. So hopefully that works out. Power Up, another one of my favorite chapters, because it's got one of the most ball-busting military encounters. Oh shit. the trip mines. So in case I guess wasted revolver ammo on fucking something. Check out the intro to Power Up Now. It's so much better looking. I have to get around. Yeah, don't shoot at me, you fucker. So the new way to get through the chapter is to first go to where you need to turn the power on. How does it sound exactly? I'll see if I can't make it play a noise. Hang on. It's got like this loud droning noise that it makes normally, and in the remake they changed it with like one of those dragon sound effects you hear all the time. Because that's how it's supposed to sound. You hear that? Sounds kind of like a, not an elephant, but like a, you know, like a really deep cow. Anyway, this chapter has... Did I get him? No. This also gives an explanation as to why the power shut off, because, you know, this thing was knocked into it, and then, oh, look at that. Ow, fucker. I ran out of MP5 ammo.
Jesus. You don't know how close you were to getting one between your eyes. Listen,
Hey.
mister, if you can get the power on, that train down there will take us to the surface. I would try myself, but it's a long way down to the generator room, and there's things in the way.
Yeah, I can see that there's a thing in the way. Also, the window hasn't broken yet. I will say one thing about the Black Mesa Gargantua. It looks a lot more similar to its original incarnation than most of the other aliens. It's like I say, you can't change perfection. It is kind of weird what they did with the eye glow, though, because you can see here it's got like a pupil and stuff, but like the glow doesn't really reflect that. Oh well, not that I care too much. And then they've got this flare on the ground, giving it a shadow as it walks around in here. That's so cool. I could stare at this guy for hours like a zoo exhibit.
Don't want to jump the gun or nothing, but looks like you can handle this one yourself.
So, fun thing about this guy, he is injured, but I can't kill him because he's technically essential. I don't mean like it'll fail the game if I kill him. I mean he's literally immortal despite looking wounded. This chapter, I think, was updated the most recently. It got the most extensive changes with the definitive edition, which came out in like the months after the full release. So it probably looks like one of the best because it's one of the more recently updated. And of course, because the power's off, all the damn lights are out. Like they would be. It's all emergency lighting now. The explosion room is also dynamic. So I gotta go into the goddamn goop. Let's see the bull squid carrying the dude again. Oh, it doesn't. It's just a bull squid that you can kill. That's a little disappointing. In the original, in the original Half-Life, this bull squid was behind a crack in the wall, and it dragged a soldier through the wall and like got it and caught on there, and then his like leg dislocated and broke as he was dragged all the way in, and it looked really cool and gruesome. But here it's just eating gibbs and you shoot it. It's a bit more disappointing, but whatever. I'm not actually sure if ragdolls are allowed to do animations like that. They would have had to have like a living marine NPC do an animation of that. Oh shit. That's why they gave me grenades. Alright. There he is. Oh shit. They've got night vision goggles. You see that? They're locationally relevant. Because they're in the dark. I've got this big ass flashlight, and they've got night. Oh yeah. Jeez, they're dropping revolver ammo for me, and I'm not using it.
Holy shit! Everybody down!
This HD classic weapons pack had to make up a couple sound effects for the revolver reloading because it didn't have very many in the original. Okay, I think that got him. I'm gonna move this over here because I think guys are gonna come from here on the return trip. Okay, those give me 8 per. That's pretty good. Hound eyes down there, like they used to be. So last time I was... Hey, I've got grenades for this. Fuck. Oh yeah. SMG grenades, they'll kill you. Alright, so I put the trip mines. Also, realistically, this elevator doesn't work until you get the power back on. You gotta go this way instead. Okay, last time I put a trip mine here, and I put one over there, and I guess now I'll put one, like, here. And, what the hell, let's put one right here. It's a one-way drop. I love this lighting. You gotta love it. Oh, the flare burned out. Jesus, okay. No, thank you for asking. I guess I could just fall down there. Oh, let me put, one of those. Let me put one. Can I put on this? What the fuck? That's not how that's supposed to go. Well, I think that's not gonna work so hot. But fuck it. Let's, throw one of these in there for good measure. You know, maybe I can shoot this. Detonate them all. Yeah, I'm coming. Hold your horses. Are there actually guys down here? I don't remember there being guys down here. So they've added a transparent grate so you can see right here that that's what's causing the problem. One of the backup generators is still on, and the other one cannot be turned on because it's not fucking... it's blocked. Nothing a little whacking can't fix. Oh, and it is draining the water just like it did before. So there also used to be leeches down here. But as you can see, they have been... what the fuck? Removed from the NPC pool. Not that anybody misses them, they were just kind of a pain to deal with. These fans used to send you up in the original, but that was kind of cartoony and silly, so they don't anymore. Not like you need them. Power's on. And I seem to have caused a detonation in the experimental propulsion lab. What counts as an authorized detonation? Okay, to the elevator. And let's see if my weird little bomb trap works. So here come the soldiers. And here comes... You think they're gonna walk into it? You'd have to walk about here. He didn't walk into it. Did I get them both? Or was there just one this time? No, all that were here. It's hard to tell when there's just body parts left. One down. Hmm. This revolver's easier to use somehow. Maybe it's because I don't get aim punched as much. Well, I guess I didn't need these. Alright, the pain meds are kicking in. Oh, shit! I'm glad you're enjoying it. Ooh. Back up to full revolver. They're not... The revolver doesn't have as much in reserve, but I'm getting so much ammo for it, I don't even care. It doesn't even matter. Oh, is that why you stopped commenting? I thought it was because people leave or get distracted. It's cool. It's if you're invested in it, that's even better. What am I gonna do with this? I don't know. I don't have a plan. Nope. Okay. Okay, let's, Two more chapters before we stop for tonight, but, it's gonna... No. So, check out this little touch. Around here somewhere. Here it is. Oh. On one hand, it's funny. On the other hand, these guys saw their friend get face-huggered, and they didn't know what to do, so they just put him on an IV and hope for the best. And that's kind of sad, you know? They probably didn't even see him get up.
I'll just slow you down.
He's back. And in different lighting because the power's back on. Kind of. Okay. So in the original game, you had to switch these around, but in the new game, this poor bastard does it for you because he's not coming with. Also, this glass broke sometime. And that's how I get out of here. Ooh, baby! He's coming for my ass! First, I gotta pull these levers. And then I gotta pull those levers. Stop it. I need to get past. Come on. Thank you. And then I... Oh. And then... This guy doesn't notice he's standing around live wires and he gets electrocuted to death. I think I could turn up the audio a little bit for the music. Let's try that. He exploded. You ever seen somebody get electrocuted so hard they fucking explode? Now you have. Alright. Yeah, I guess that might have ruined the mood. They could have had it do like a scripted death animation, but they didn't. It just blows the fuck up. Thanks, mister. I'll see you later. So we've got our tram car for the rest of this ride. Let's take it to the... Let's take it the hell out of here. Is McNabb still watching? Here he is. It's Officer Exposition.
Freeman, right? Hold up a sec. One of your scientist pals said they give you a message. You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some sort of satellite delivery rocket or something. I don't know where it is exactly. The old guy was so worried about getting out alive he didn't think to stop and tell me. Anyway, the main thing is, the military aborted the launch. So when you find the rocket, well, if you find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself. He said something about it.
We already know what to do. The Lambda team needs a rocket launched so that they can try and close the dimensional breach. On a rail is so much better than in the original for many reasons, mostly because it's more linear. Anyway, somebody's acting up in here. Who's throwing the tantrum? And there's no more shooting switches either. It's all just go. That's been a cave-in. And the atmosphere of this thing having a light now on it, because in the original Half-Life there was no light here. There's a fucking bull squid up there. This warm light makes me moist. This is actually a lot more like the redesign of this chapter actually probably took some hints from the vehicle sections in Half-Life 2, where it's mostly linear, but you can stop along the way to do little things, like get supplies or whatever. Something is shining a light directly at me. Here's a good example of that. I can technically stop right here. Also, in the original Half-Life, the train would keep going whether or not you were on it. Ow. it would just keep doing whatever you told it to do, and this one it will stop for you if you go past a certain point. Like if I also doesn't seem to back up as fast, but whatever. Like if I do that and jump off, it engages the e-brake. Just a little quality of life. Oh, I must have killed that already. Oh, that's what I killed down there. Okay. Wait, what? Whatever. Okay, there's nothing actually to find here. It's just kind of an optional area, but it's nice to have. Areas that don't serve much of a gameplay purpose sometimes help with world building, you know? Because real places have useless areas in them. And that probably wasn't useless back when the facility was running properly. Not jumping in there. Okay, now I'm jumping in there. They made a section here into a classic plug puzzle. That plug was electrifying all the water and it could be in, and now it's all good. I think Half-Life puzzles are the best when they're simple. Like that was pretty simple, you know, there's nothing complex about plugging a thing in. So that should turn on the track controls, but I have to get in there. You... Also, the rails are not electrified this time. I can just stand here if I want. Probably shouldn't be using the Magnum on Hound Eyes. Nate, you have got to come up with a better joke. It's getting old at this point. I thought you were a more creative person than that, but every time you show up here, you say that. It's not comedy when you've said it like 20 times. Imagine going to a stand-up where the routine is the same every time. That's like if every episode of SNL had the same jokes in it. Which I guess is kind of true. At least it was back in the 2016 era, because they'd be like, Lidrumpf, and then everyone would laugh. You gotta come up with other stream jokes, like, when's the giveaway or something, you know? If you say something like that, if you lie about there being a giveaway, that would be pretty funny. Never trust it when they give you a ladder on the train elevator. Looks like this time it was warranted. There's fucking turrets everywhere. No, no, no. Whew. There's another one. It kicked my ass. Alright, this time I'm gonna just... There we go. That's better. Yeah, they always give you grenades for a reason. True. Alright, this time... I don't have any satchel charges. If I had satchel charges, I could defuse these easy peasy, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to do some trickery. So the two here... See, that's a better one, Nate. That's funnier. Also because it's weirdly specific. Okay, so note to self, grenades... trip the lasers. Did we do it? Well, I don't see any more or hear them, so I guess we're good. Oh, there was one like on the tracks. Well, it's dead as shit. Yeah, I kind of wish I had satchels there. That would have been a lot easier, but I didn't. I don't have any. They only gave me grenades. That was close. You see that fucking turret? That was close. Your computer's not fast enough. Your computer's better than mine. Get the fuck out of here with your lies. Soldiers right there. Want to bet? Bet. Damn, I'm good at this. Die, Freeman. That's not Freeman, but I appreciate the gesture. Ooh, NPC fight. My favorite. Get out of there. Get flushed out, you bitch. Alright. Jump scare warning.
Just when I was starting to feel lonely. Sounds like the troops are fixing to throw you a surprise party. Better clear your dance card, Slick.
Squad!
I only said that because every time I watch someone play this game and they get to that part, they always shoot that guy because they're surprised he's there. They're like, oh, and they shoot him. Who broke the plate? So this is some kind of break room in a deep underground industrial facility. Man, I'd love to sit in a break room like this. Something about it. Yo, the soda. Don't even need the health kit. Of course the staff lounge. Have you seen this place? This whole damn place is grungy. Anyway. What the fuck? Who's shooting at what? I'm just gonna let this play out, you know? Okay, I no longer want it to play out. There's still a guy over there. There's still three guys over there. Okay. Oh shit, the mounted gun. I forgot about the mounted gun. Get shit on. So I've been told that keeping this guard alive and then leading him over here triggers some kind of sequence.
Do you have any idea what's going on? All right, let's go.
Never seen it myself, and I don't believe it, but let's find out. And let me just restock on soda. There we go. Good to go. Jesus, I'd be pissing like a racehorse if I were Gordon right now. Where the fuck? Oh. Witcher 3 Remastered got a release date, huh? You know what? I'm kind of with you on a good game coming out this year. Doesn't seem like there are any. Where are you going, mister? You gonna follow me or what?
You go on without me.
No.
Yeah, let's go.
I've got to get up there and switch the power on. Lambda? We're going the right way. That's true, it does have that waste disposal system.
Counting bullets?
No. I was reloading after every volley. Show of hands, who else is a compulsive reloader? Bull squid? You're contradicting yourself, Nate. You gotta stick to your story. Or else no one's gonna believe it.
We should probably be doing something.
Yeah, auto reload's kind of nice in TF2 because I'd be pressing it a lot anyway. Okay. So I was told, although I see no evidence that that's possible, that there was going to be something involving this guy and like the lift here, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm not going to fuck with it. Why is there a mine there? Oh, there you are. You look good with that shotgun. Oh, that's why. He was hiding a battery. Hey, look, it's where I left the train. It's the same one. Sweet. I think I can run this guy over. I even brought a turret with me. Ow!
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Holy shit, did he just get on with me?
Ow! I don't know if my health insurance covers this.
I didn't,
Cover! I'm still here, dipshit!
I didn't expect him to come in with me. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, that's pretty ballin'. I did not expect this game to be able to let this guy on the tram. I am down with this.
A lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah, no kidding. And he's got commentary?
Good God. Get down!
Jesus.
Here's a target for you.
Okay. Wow, this guy usually...
Real fast.
This guy usually dies when you get to that machine gun bit.
I'll keep an eye out up here.
Good God.
Watch your step down there, yeah?
I think this was added later because they didn't subtitle his voice lines for some reason. Alright. The work platforms are down. Oops, missed that one. Is he shooting at them from up there? That's kind of cool. Gotcha. So I gotta... Oh shit, they found him up there. You hear that? He's fighting him up there. I gotta hurry. Yeah, I'll break boxes with a shotgun. What's it to you? I'm in a hurry. Hey, zombies! Fall. Go, go, go. There's blood on the side of the rocket. That's pretty metal. No.
See, you should see the other guy.
No. We're gonna raise the rocket. But at what cost?
Personnel. Launch control train activated. Clear area immediately.
Okay, so I was talking about earlier how this game is more detailed. Usually, this guard here, he usually dies at the machine gun section because he gets mowed down by the machine gun. Apparently, keeping him alive and taking him all the way here not only gets that scripted bit where he fights the soldiers, but that music doesn't usually play here. In fact, I think that's the first time I've ever heard this track in game. So there you go. They've got music for if you can keep an optional NPC alive until the end of his path. How's that for attention to detail or dedication or whatever you want to call it? Ooh, health. Yeah, seriously, that's really cool. I actually didn't know that was going to happen. I mean, I think I was told that, but, like, I didn't believe it. Because I didn't know how it was going to work. Because I didn't think he would follow me onto the tram like that. I thought it was, you know, I didn't think the game engine would allow it. Another optional, ladder. What do you think? Well, so far so good. It's nighttime outside. There's a chemtrail in the sky. Shit's exploding out there. Yeah, I guess it's more modern, but like this is... This is still the source engine, you know? Oh, shh! My fucking tram! I'm losing everyone I care about! Yes, I did personify a tram. You would too if you were me.
Ammunition depleted.
You killing everyone I care about, including Mr. Tram. I'll make you all pay. I always knew I hated glowies. But now, I'm sure. If only I could dismount those like I can dismount the combine mounted guns in M-Mod. Anyway. Well, that's a shame, but I guess that's proof that On a Rail is ending. One more set piece to go through. Plot grenades.
Science team.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, those guys were supposed to say that spiel about, he'll pay for killing my buddies. Of course, what they don't know is they started it. Or they don't seem to care. At first, Freeman was a scientist like everybody else, but after he defends himself a bit, defends himself a little too hard, in fact, the military just hates him specifically, and they want him dead because of all the military guys he's killed. You can't win, you know? Even when a bigger threat shows up, Freeman's still a target. Because of all the murder. Self-defense murder. What are they putting in these 50 cals? I don't even think this is a... Oh, yeah, it is. They're flanking me. They got their own, I think. Shit. That was shit. I don't have any grenades left. Well, I have one left. But I was hoping to... Oh, no. There's a second one right here. Not saving it no more. As the kids say in Uncle Topia. Get pwned. I should have said something like as the kids used to say. They don't say that shit anymore. What a... Damn, those lasers go forever. But what a nice, not quite peaceful night sky. Now that all the goons are dead, all you can hear is the distant sounds of combat and, this rocket leaking fuel or some shit. Time to send the satellite up. I keep thinking the shotgun's on 4 because it is in Half-Life 2. Alright, we're in launch control. Even the soldiers are questioning their own orders. I was so sure I was gonna die there. Oh, there you go. Something seems to be wrong with my key bindings about... Quick save. And quick load is F8. What the fuck? It's F9. It's always F9. Alright, do you think they'll notice if I break this glass? Yep, they noticed. Not only did they notice, they fucking trying to clear me out. Well, I didn't shoot at them first. Let it be known. They shot first. I always feel bad about killing the military, you know? They're just, following orders. They're wrong orders, and they're morally obligated to disobey these orders because the orders involve massacring civilians. You only like Uncle Topia because there's no random crits on it. Which is not a reason to like anything.
Satellite launch system activated.
Here it comes, the rocket!
20 seconds remaining. 15
You would think you'd get along with Gordon because he doesn't talk. You'd do all the talking, and you'd prefer that. There's these two fucking... You think they'll go off from the blast of the rocket engine? They've even got that shit smokeless. Well, rocket away. Random crits exist to keep sweats in check. Therefore, you must be a sweat lord. Everybody pointing the laugh at the guy who treats gaming like a job. I say as I'm live streaming for like the 12th day in a row. Alright, we did it. Satellite launched. Players who do better do get more random crits, but it's not predictable. The reason it keeps sweats in check is because it's not predictable. It's not something you can plan around. It's not some kind of mechanic you can... Well, you can kind of... I don't know if you can exploit it, but it's just... Yeah, it's not predictable. This is a fun little room. There's a fucker down here. No longer. You are also a comp player, so why should I listen to some sweatlord comp player no life? How about you go get a girlfriend and then come back to me about video games? Your perspective might change once you've had some good head. Anyway, time to get on the big industrial train. Here's the last chapter I'm going to do tonight. Apprehension. You guys remember the big train? Tram? Whatever? Oh, it broke. Here we go. Fuck you. Sure was, big bitch boy. Nice camouflage, because I'm wearing orange. So this, at Black Mesa, they take a note out of Half-Life 2's book and do the same kind of puzzle they did for the airboat section, where you have to put buoyant shit under a thing to make it float for you. Oh shit! Those guys will be easier to deal with later. But of course, in case you're a new-time player, they give you a couple other options to try and escape with. Because most people don't remember that you have to do that, or don't understand that you have to do that, I should say. For example, you're like, oh, I go this way, but it blows up. Or, nope, that's the same way. Not all hobbies are a job, but entertainment consumption is a pretty shitty hobby. And you've kind of turned it into a job by having to scrim every night and play matches on the weekends. You've made it into a commitment. You might as well be clocking into comp at that point. Although, granted, you're not spending nearly as much time with it as you would a normal job, as you do with your teaching job. There was another potential exit around here somewhere that they used to trick you. I think it's right here. You're like, oh, okay, there's a ladder going out of the pit. And then you climb the ladder, and the ladder breaks. And you're like, oh, okay. What's that note? Oh, it's the light from that, okay. Clocking into the... You don't understand what I'm saying, dude. You don't competitively watch a movie either. Nor do you watch the same movie every week at the same time every day. If you watch the same movie at the same time every day at the same theater, then yeah, maybe you should have to clock in. But you don't. You watch the movie once and you're like, damn, that sucked, and then you go on with your life. So I don't know. I need to find one more barrel. If my argument is built on a foundation of sand, then we are both at the beach. At least mine looks like a castle. Alright, there we go. And make the jump. Oh, someone's had a nice meal. Hope you enjoyed your last one. I ain't got time for no zombies. Damn, we're already at apprehension. It's kind of crazy how fast these beginning chapters go. We're already at what would have been pretty much the halfway point of original Half-Life, although Black Mesa is longer. And it's not because they made each chapter longer. I'll get there. Are you saying that my argument is just as shitty as saying Madcows bad because you're coping at that point? Where's Haley? I'm gonna get her to tell you to cope all the time. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying you've turned a pastime that you do for fun into something you do every day as a commitment. Not only to yourself, but to other people. You are beholden to your coach. And if anything, I'm saying Madcows good. But as the saying goes, good at video games, bad at pulling bitches. Maybe I just can't fathom how a commitment leads to anything fun, especially a consistent. Oh, never mind. Fuck this argument. It's ichthyosaur time. They even made that more horrific in this one. I think you've gaslit yourself into thinking that playing games all the time, playing one game all the time is fun.
They claim it was hauled from the Challenger Deep, but I'm positive that beast hasn't swam in terrestrial waters until a week ago. There is a tranquilizer gun in the shark cage, but I'm not sure it would work on this particular species. You are more than welcome to try your hand.
I think I mentioned last time that this guy subtly foreshadows later events by saying that it arrived a week ago, even though it's only been a day since the incident. Makes you wonder if these barnacles have been there a week. Okay. Crossbow time.
Look out, Phoenix! Look out!
Oh, he's here. Oh, he's eating my ass. He launched me over here. God damn. Did I get him? Oh, I got him. Huh. I don't remember taking 2 hits. Well, that's okay. Okay, actually, I don't need to get back up here. I need to go down here and turn this. God damn, this thing is slow. On purpose, so you have to kill the ichthyosaur or else it'll kill you when you try to do that. A second crossbow. I'll give this to my squad mate. You're not my squad mate. Give me that back. I transmogrified the entire weapon into a single bolt for the existing one. What the fuck are you doing here? Can they get barnacled? I don't think so. Nope. They can get shot. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 10. Well, I pretty much am off this week, so that's not a big deal. I love all the stuff they do with shadows in this game, all the cool dynamic light sources and the moving objects. Really brings the place together. I mean, it would make sense that Vortigaunts are immune to barnacles, because they're not fucking stupid, and they probably live around them, right? Although, human NPCs in... Fuck off. Human NPCs, even in Half-Life 2, are not immune to barnacles. But Vortigaunts, I don't know. It would make sense to me that they just know how to avoid them. So, there's 2 ways to go through here. The sparking wire that kills you, obviously, and then this. I always found it weird because you end up over there anyway. It doesn't seem like much of a point. Okay. He's over there. I never noticed him over there. The Crusher music. Now, unfortunately, unlike Half-Life 2, this game does not reload your weapons for you when you have them put away. I know what you're thinking. What the fuck? Okay, so in the original... you could make a stack of boxes to bypass this puzzle. I don't think you can do that in this one, can you? To bypass, not puzzle, but this platforming bit. Oh, I guess you can, because they did just kind of make that a, Okay, well, slight hiccup. Oh, nope, I did it. Cool. He do be watching me. Sometimes it feels like the G-Man set off the resonance cascade, or he orchestrated the events leading up to it just to test a couple potential candidates for their higher ability. You can't play Half-Life for free, can you? It wouldn't be the same, though. They've got different stuff in Sven Co-op. Hey, let me in. Thank you. At some point, I'm gonna have to do a Sven Co-op event or something, and we'll play They Hunger.
Tracking your progress with the Black Mesa security system. Unfortunately, so has the military. That suit of yours is full of tracking devices.
That's nice. Let me in.
It's better than going naked in this place. It's cold.
You think this door will open faster if I kill him? Nope. He was mission critical. Understood.
So you'll have to hurry.
In the original Half-Life, that door would have opened if he had died.
If you're bent on reaching the Lambda complex, then you'll want to keep to the older industrial areas where the security system is full of holes.
Alright.
It's worked for me, so far.
Older industrial areas. What a nice little med pack. Alright, see you later. I gotta get the fuck through here. Suit power's on the line. No, kill yourself. Whoa. Didn't really make it, but whatever. I mean, I did. Just not with a lot of suit power. Yeah, that's true. If you die in Sven Co-op Half-Life, you get sent to the beginning. Because you're not supposed to... Because if you're solo and you die, that means everybody in the lobby died. Okay. Nice little thing about some of this game is that in the view models could get covered in whatever goop you've been exposed to. Usually it's bull squid goop, but sometimes it's like this shotgun has like some blood stains on it. Because I've been, you know, killing up close with it. SMG is clean. And also the hands have the same stains regardless of what weapon I'm using. Oh, boys. That worked pretty good. Here comes the part that, is McNam still here? Tell McNam to get over here. We're about to meet Officer Exposition again. Yeah, that is a nice detail. Officer E, thank God you're here.
Make sure you don't...
No! I can't believe they'd kill such an important character. Oh my God. He was a fan favorite. What a bold move. Anyway, assassin time. I've got a couple surprises for them in the form of these babies. Just gonna kind of lay them around, and then death will happen. I guarantee it. Death will happen to somebody. Oh God. Definitely the best way to kill these femme fatales is with explosives. Although they don't jib. You'll notice they don't jib in this like they do in original Half-Life. I wonder if that's because Half-Life existed before people made Ryona videos about video games. I don't think the assassins have physics in this one. I think they're much smaller. Yeah, they've got like a hard booba. They have booba armor, but they don't jiggle because it's hard armor, right? Yeah, they don't. I think I killed them both. Unfortunately, I don't have the keys to this Apache and also the normals on its... Huh. This looks awfully cartoony for an Apache in this game, but that's okay. Downgrade. I mean, I guess. It's not like you ever... Wasn't the titty animation only for them walking, which you hardly ever see them do anyway?
Power 15%.
It does make more sense though, yeah. Okay, and that opens this door, which I think unleashes more assassins. But maybe not. Oh no, a trip mine laser. What am I gonna do? Oh shit. Huh. They didn't used to scream. A neat little thing here is that they've got the Aperture Science long fall bracers. If anyone knows that from Portal. And they also have like a hexagon pattern on their stuff, because they do turn invisible in I think they turn invisible on hard here still, right? They also don't have any exposed skin like they would in the original game. Okay, they do have something behind those goggles, but it's hard to see what it is. Scout Cosmetics. Well, y'all know what's coming. I didn't do it.
Nice hit. That's the guy? Yeah. We got him. Alright, come on, give me a hand here.
This is the longest game over I've ever seen.
Jesus, this guy's heavy. Where are we taking this Freeman guy? Topside. Requesting. What the hell for? We got him. Why not just kill him now? And if they...
What did I try to do? I ran in there and threw a grenade. Because I knew that this part was coming. And I wanted to see what would happen if I ran in there and threw a grenade on the NPC soldiers. Even though I'm scripted to get knocked over like this. Anyway, they're going to throw me in a trash compactor. But I'm going to have to save there and quit for now. Thank you everybody for showing up to the Black Mesa stream. This is the end of part 1. You clipped for McNam, thank you. So, oh, you missed the assassins and their boob cosmetics. And we got by the Marines, just like in the first game, remember? The cliffhanger that I ended on the first time? I'm ending it on the same cliffhanger tonight. So, yeah. That's going to be Black Mesa for now. Tomorrow will be part 2 of 3. You might be asking to yourself, what do you mean part 2 of 3? Half-Life 1, oops, only lasted 2 parts. What makes Black Mesa, a supposed faithful remake, last 1 more part? The answer is Zen. Zen was kind of shit in the beginning, in the first game, and here it's less shit, and much longer, and a bit more epic and grand. So, it's going to be its own part. What did you miss, Mountain Dew? Everything. We just finished for tonight. I just left off at Apprehension. Interloper does kind of suck. I'll agree to that. They went too heavy on the puzzles. But it's not horrible. It could be much worse. It could be original Interloper. So yeah, have a good night everybody, and I will see you tomorrow for the second and best half of the Earth chapters of Black Mesa. You got stuck? Well, okay, Interloper was made for smart people, but yeah, it does require you to be too smart for too long. Anyway, good night.